What's happening? We are going live. Phil, is that you typing?
Probably. Tweeting this out.
Come on, Phil.
I'll mute myself.
Oh, all right. Tweeting's good. Tweeting's good. Sharing the stream's good. Letting people know that it's Magic Cop time. It's White Lines time. Good to see both of you Zaid Comics guys. We're here, Los Hermanos Magic Cop, to talk Magic Cop, to White Lines, but also to hang out and have a little bit of fun. And my friend Kirk Lindo is joining us from back in the day and from today as well. Kirk's got a bunch of comics projects too he's working on. It's great to have Kirk with us. Thanks for jumping in with us, Kirk.
Hey, man, pleasure to be here.
Mucho appreciate it.
Pleasure to be here.
There's good old Jay Lee. Jay Lee, good to see you, man.
Jay.
Jay's always around. Violet, great to see Violet. Violet, thanks for whatever you're doing. I'm sure you're doing something fantastic right now. You're always doing stuff to help, and it's very, very appreciated. Violet is amazing. White Lines means cocaine. So Brandon and Phil, White Lines. White Lines. This is like the song.
That's right.
Okay.
Like the song, yeah.
Is cocaine like a big part of this story?
Yeah, so it's a different drug in this world. The white lines it's alluding to is this drug called pixie dust. Now, there's different strains of pixie dust, but this specific one we're dealing with in this story is making its users, giving them magical powers.
Sorry to interrupt, but Antonio's in the bathroom right now. So everybody, picture that.
There you go, Andino Hill.
Okay, sorry to interrupt. So white lines does mean cocaine, but it doesn't always mean cocaine. That's what you're trying to tell me.
That's right, not always.
Stop being obsessed with cocaine. Stop it.
Yeah.
I'm from the fucking 80s. When you think about cocaine, it's an 80s thing.
It's a thing.
It is. Well, you're a kid. How do you know about cocaine?
I heard the stories.
Brandon, you look like you're on cocaine sometimes.
Sometimes.
Guy, you're always fun, a little bit low key. But don't you hear cocaine? But you guys are like kids. What are you, like 30 or 25 or something?
I'm 27.
Jesus Christ. Brandon, you're like 19, 32?
Yeah, I'm 32.
Unbelievable. Kirk's said that's it. No cocaine.
Yeah. Can't be around this stuff. His probation officer.
You're good for this. Oh, Kirk's never gotten in trouble. Good people. But yeah, no, cocaine was a big deal in the 80s. That's how Scarface built it all up.
Yeah.
All right, but this is not. Oh, Kirk's back. Kirk, we thought we offended you with the cocaine. We're like, I'm serious guy.
Well, I want to go do a quick line before I came back. So.
Oh, okay. Now Kirk's ready. Here we go. Cocaine's out. All right. So,
hey, Adam.
But this is about the pixie dust. Yeah, Kirk, break out the pixie dust.
Phil is the same age I was when we met.
25?
27.
27?
Yeah.
You were 27.
27. Yeah.
Yeah, I was a kid.
Yeah. And that crazy.
I wasn't just 27. I could barely drive. I don't think I even had. Did I have a car? Who knows? Enough about me and my car. Phil, so pixie dust. Tell me more about this pixie dust that are white lines.
Yeah, sure. So in the world, if you read the first book, which I have right here.
You know what? I never backed the first book. I'm an idiot. I promoted it like a madman, but I never backed it, so I never got it.
Yeah. So here's the first book. Same cover artist. And this one is titled Drop Dead Legs, which is another song title from the 80s, Van Halen. Awesome song. But we reference pixie dust in here.
Guys, I'm using all of my old age powers, 50 years old, to try to get this to feature Phil. It's not working.
So
I've done this 100 times.
You have to drag my screen, like click on my camera in the thing.
Solo layout.
And drag it to you. We can do that solo, yeah.
Thanks.
So this is the first one, Drop Dead Legs.
Matte printing.
We reference pixie dust in here, but it's a more tamer pixie dust. It's gold. It's golden. It looks like Tinkerbell dust.
A little subtle.
Yeah. So this new pixie dust is white, and it glows white, and when you snort it, you get magical powers. So that's big on the market. Everybody wants to get it. They want their hands on it. And
this is magical power drugs.
Yeah.
I like it.
The cops want it off the streets. So we get to, meet the man who is concocting this pixie dust and, see what...
He's like running it, right?
Yeah. He's selling it, distributing it. Yeah.
He's the Scarface
Do you
of
get-
the universe. So
He's
far.
the Scarface, so he's on the way up,
Mhm.
and he'll do whatever it takes. He doesn't care.
That's
He's
right.
there to win.
See,
First, you get the pixie dust, then you get the money,
Yeah.
and then you get the
power.
power.
And then you get
Minute after
Oh, then
minute,
you get the power.
hour
right?
after hour. Yeah.
and then you get the magic cup.
Yeah, a magic cup is great. Yeah,
That's
Phil, you guys are doing great. It's great to see you guys
Awesome.
kicking ass and coming up with really like clever, crazy shit. Do you get different powers? Like if Kirk takes pixie dust, and like if the four of us take pixie dust, do we get different powers? Do we get to choose our powers?
Well, you still have me blown up, by the way, on the big screen. So, all right.
You're attractive. Why not?
So you basically become like a wizard. You could do whatever you want, which is not good for, the cops, because then they have to deal with it. So they have to, use, because magic is in this universe, but only certain people have the ability to wield it. So, people get in trouble because they don't know what to do with it. Others are using it for crime.
All right, wait. Sorry to interrupt. Just to get this shit straight. Magic is in your universe.
Right.
Got it. Not everybody normally has access to magic.
Right, because
Right.
not everybody is a magical creature. There's still humans here. There's, werewolves which don't use magic,
Okay.
but you have witches, characters like that, or wizards, stuff like that.
Wizards, witches,
Right.
Leprechauns use magic.
pimps. And they're
We have, in fact, in this book, we
Wait,
have
leprechauns use magic, or they
Yeah.
are magic?
that they use magic.
I'm so behind.
They got
I remember
magic
when you were-
coins.
I've known you so long, guys. I've known Phil Diaz back before I met his brother when he was lettering Magic Cop 1 back
Yeah.
in the day. He's like, anybody wants to come on my stream and watch me letter Magic Cop? And Phil's been hustling since day one and shipping
Yeah,
books
that's the
and
way to
keeping
do it.
promises and doing great, looking good. So, all right. So the question is this: so the people that like if I was just human, regular person, I got pixie dust, I could have magical powers.
That's
of
right.
A witch.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
But do people like screw up with their magical powers? Like they don't know what they're doing? And
Well,
like,
that's the
they
thing,
open
yeah.
fire?
The thing, too, is if you do too much of this stuff, you can have a magical overdose, and it basically fries your whole system. It,
Okay.
it from inside out just burns you up. So that's another reason the cops want to get this off the street, because people are dropping dead from doing this stuff, because their bodies aren't used to using the magic. And this happens even with people that aren't on the drug. If you're a human and you get a magical amulet or something, or a magic wand, and your body's not conditioned to know what to do with that magic, then it fucks
It's
you
kind
up.
of like winning the lotto. Like you hear stories
Yeah.
all the time. People win the lotto, and it's like, all right, I'm just gonna like have some, people around me that are gonna screw me over, steal my money, and I'll wind up in a ditch somewhere. Zero Depressive, thank you for your 25 Ronaronis. While White Lines means Cox and Cox means party, Cox will always lead you to a good party. There's at least 4 of us guys here, so we're absolutely always ready to party. And Phil, we will hear crazy girl stories too if you have any after we're done talking about
All right.
the book. Because you guys are young, you guys are hooking up with girls. We should
That
have
happens
something like
sometimes.
that.
Yeah.
Shimera says, where am I? Don't anybody call him Chimera. He really wants to be called Shimera. I Borrow Ideas has a lot of things, but among them is Phil has the same look as a kid trying to teach their parents how to log on to their email for the 100th time. Yes, with love. With love, he does. And you did help me a lot. They did change how they do some of this stuff. It wasn't completely, it was pretty bad. I mean, it's not that hard. It's always been the top left-hand corner. You click solo, and it goes. All right. So White Lines is pixie dust. You guys have this thing going where the pixie dust will give you magical powers. Some people are overdosing. It's very dangerous. It's creating problems for the magic cops.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What are the magic cops doing about it? Is that the story?
Yeah, for sure. So they're hunting these people down that are concocting it. In fact, as we scroll through this next page, we'll see is the second page of the book. Kind of you get your hero shot, the introduction, that one up there.
Bing, bang,
Between the beautiful legs there.
between the cheeks.
Yeah, between the cheeks. And as you can see, between her legs are falling these bags of pixie dust. You see the golden ones, which
Slow down. Where are they falling from?
So
She was holding them.
Yeah, she was holding them.
Okay. All right. You got to clear that up.
See, there's the box.
Where was
I
she
was trying-
holding him?
I was wondering where they were coming from.
Yeah.
What if she's one of those girls? She's one of those, like, came out of a box or something?
Yeah,
Well,
this-
that
yes.
doesn't explain it.
She was holding a box.
You can use your imagination about that.
Yeah. And the previous page explains it. So they raid her house, and she basically Scarfaces it, sticks her face into a pile of pixie dust, and that third image down below, you'll see her getting those magical powers, and then it's a big action fight right at the start of the book. So this is the first time they're tipped off about this new drug, and so the whole story is about them hunting down to try to uncover who is making this stuff, distributing it, and it comes to a big head with the next image where we see the actual bad guy, Arsenic Jones. He's a badass bodybuilder who uses magic as steroids. So he's kind of like Magic Bane, and he hears that the cops in the city are onto him, and he's going to take the fight to them.
I love it. This is great. I'm in. I freaking love it. Trick or treat, motherfuckers.
Exactly.
Is this like Sam Jackson? Is it Samuel Jackson? This guy? Is that who he's based on or something?
He would be like, a Tiny Lister or like a Mr. Coffee type guy.
All right. For those of you who don't know, Tiny Zeus Lester is the guy from the Friday movies. Big bald guy. He's got one eye that doesn't know what it wants to do. Really cool.
Oh, cool.
He was also in The Fifth Element playing the president.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, he was great.
Yeah.
One of the greatest presidents this country's ever had.
That's right. Yeah, so he's actually been in a previous story of ours. He's the only character so far that has crossed over between the Magic Cop universe and the Lost Pages universe. Let me pull up a picture of him from our Lost Pages bonus comic.
Sure.
He was in a book or a story called The People, and here's our People character. He's like he's like a mixture between like the Punisher and Daredevil, super patriotic. And this story, if I turn to the next page, you'll see Arsenic Jones here, and he's living in this Lost Pages world, which is a normal world. And in the Magic Cop, we throw some hints of him being like not knowing what the hell's going on in this weird magical world with elves and pixies and shit. But he's gonna still be a big crime lord over there. So
cool.
You get the kind of a small introduction in this bonus comic. It's his first appearance. But then you're going to get a lot more info and action in the Magic Cop 2.
Very cool. And does he depend on his? He depends on magic for his bodybuilding and being strong and stuff. Is he using pixie dust?
Yes. So he started out like as just to really quickly, but the reason they call him Arsenic Jones is because he's done every drug and kind of built an immunity to it. So. Poison is the last thing.
Excuse me. Is that the guy that we're looking at now, holding his?
So that's a different character. That's the Headless Hitman. So the Headless Hitman is hired by Arsenic Jones to go take out some of the cops. So it's another cool villain in this story.
Yeah.
This would be like the world's most freaking awesome animation ever. I swear to God. Dude, I love it. This is awesome.
Bro.
Yeah.
When we watched the first Magic
Where the
Cop,
hell did you guys come up with these ideas? This is
cartoon.
great. It's like, we got our superhero stuff, but this is the kind of shit that I was really looking for when I was a kid.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, we were really like worried about it kind of not catching on because you're exactly what you're saying, where it's not a superhero comic book, so it's something totally out of the realm of like a regular comic book story, so people really don't know what to expect. And this being our second one, if anybody had read the first one, they would totally understand this now, and we're seeing that as our backer numbers are significantly larger than they were for the first campaign. And I'm glad that you're enjoying the idea so much.
I'm loving
so
it.
Much fun.
I'm loving it. This is fun. This is great. That pumpkin head right there.
Yeah, that's actually his helmet.
That'd be an awesome T-shirt by itself. That's a great freaking face. Yeah. Oh, that's a great face on that pumpkin.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Phil, did you draw that, or who drew it?
Brandon did.
I do the interior art
Brandon,
for this.
good job, man. Good
Thank
job.
you.
I love that.
So is the headless hitman? He's in there too.
Yeah, he's
He's kind of there's kind of like a plot that's halfway a B plot and halfway in between the A plot. So he kind of like weaves in and out of the A and B plot.
Yeah, so he's there's a big awesome chase scene where he's on his motorcycle and our witch detective Helly, she's flying on her broomstick trying to catch him, and then they fight. So Brandon just drew that, knocked it out of the park. It's gonna be so fun. So yeah,
It really does look cool. It's very cool. And headless hitman is not on pixie dust.
no,
No, he doesn't need it.
he's sober. Yeah, he's been
Okay.
sober for 20 years.
Straight edge.
Straight edge.
So he's sober off pixie dust.
Yeah. He went to rehab.
Yeah, the pixie dust thing is fun. It's definitely fun. That would be the kind of drugs they would have in this world.
Yeah, a lot of this, I'm sure, will go over people's heads. This is the kind of shit you got to stop, read, and be like, "Wait a minute, what did I just read?"
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, so this thing right here, let me, if you could share my screen, Adam, I got a closer picture to that, and then I can show you another image.
We go.
This is the ash can that we're, have available for this campaign as well. It's like a supplemental book that has bonus material in it, as well as concepts, bios, but this 12-page short story written by myself, illustrated by Alan Alonso, who we've worked with in the past for our last book, The Lost Pages. He did the Masquerade story. But this story is a flashback story all about Grey Wolf, our Wolfman character, Magic Cop's partner. And this is the time he went above the law, took the law into his own hands to hunt down a crime lord to seek revenge because he thinks the crime lord killed his daughter, basically. So if you guys love like 80s Steven Seagal or old Kung Fu movies, The Game of Death from Bruce Lee, there's a lot of inspirations going into here. Alan's killing it with the art and colors. And then here's another page from that as well.
Yeah, I like that page a lot.
He's getting ready to go into the pagoda.
That's sick how the blade is cutting through the page.
Yeah.
Revealing something back there. Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Alan just threw that in all by himself. He just ups my scripts so well, just taking it to the next level. We're going to see him fight these cool kabuki demons who are like the henchmen of the big boss man in here. So yeah, he threw in a little Die Hard nod, a little Easter egg too. So yeah, this is going to be fun. You guys, if you do back Magic Op 2, I implore you guys to grab this as well. If you do get it with a perk, then it comes with a fold-out poster of an image we'll see later. But yeah, this is going to be so fun. Balls to the wall, lots of action, lots of slicing up. We got also a hot babe in here too that is on the cover of it, as you can see. She uses this weapon that's like this fake ancient Japanese weapon called the flying guillotine. I don't know if you guys ever heard of it.
No,
this isn't the same girl that's dropping the dust out of her coochie or something.
No, this is a different chick.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, this is like the big bad guy of this story's bodyguard. So she has this flying guillotine that she throws on people's heads, and then it drops down and cuts their head off. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, very.
Yeah. So grab that ash can too.
Yeah, flying. So the ash can's how many pages?
The ash can is going to be probably around 30, 32 pages.
Okay.
Once we get some fan art in there too. We have a fan art stretch goal that we're going to unlock later.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right, we're going to hit the rest of this
Sweet.
listing there.
Yeah.
You guys are working on this a long time, huh?
Yeah, since we did the last campaign, The Lost Pages, Brandon's been drawing this book. So we got a head start on it.
Excellent. And this is the Kelsey Shannon cover?
Yeah, so those of you who didn't get the first book, like you, Adam, you could hop on board and get Magic Cop 1 and 2 with a new reprinted cover by, the kick-ass Kelsey Shannon, man.
Excellent.
And you can see the bad guy of that one. He's a skeleton man. His name's Bone Daddy-O. He's like this Jamaican Islander neon skeleton that traffics mermaids into the city.
Wait a minute, slow down. I want you to repeat that entire sentence again.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Repeat that
It's a great
one more
premise.
time.
so yeah, the premise of the first
No,
book.
hold on. For everybody who's listening, all in one breath, he said, Jamaicans, fairies, mermaids.
Bone Daddy-O's Traffic and Mermaids.
Yeah. Just give me that one more.
Yeah, so
God, I
Bone
love
Daddy-O.
this. Oh, this is awesome.
Bone Daddy-O is a neon skeleton who's a Jamaican islander that is trafficking mermaids into the city and selling them off for prostitution. In the first book. So you definitely got to get the first book too if you haven't read it yet.
This shit is going to win an Eisner Award. This is going to win an Eisner Award.
There's
And
a
if
lot
it
in
doesn't,
there.
people are stupid. We're reading all this shit like Watchmen and all this wonderful, stuff. Every once in a while, you need a comic book version of Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah,
this
dude.
is what we freaking need.
Yeah, that's totally what the ash can for this book is, as well. Like a lot of Big Trouble Little China references.
Awesome.
This is so dynamic. What Kelsey did here is so dynamic.
He's awesome. You guys got to subscribe to his channel because he's going to be throwing up a video of him coloring this soon. So.
Oh, cool.
And ID Crisis in the chat had a question. He said, "Same printer?" Yeah, we're going to go with Mixum again.
Excellent.
Definitely.
Excellent. All right, that's the book one reprint. And all right, what's this new merch? I see the cup is flying down there.
Yeah, so this
This is a poster though.
Yeah, so that's the mural, that's the art that's on the cup. So like I said, if you grab a perk with the ash can, it comes with that fold out poster. It's going to be 11 by 17 horizontal poster. You're going to see all the good guys versus all the bad guys in Magic Cop's world. Just totally kick-ass. Alan killed it on that art.
I like the spinning cup. It'll
of course the cup,
make you a little dizzy, but everybody likes the cup, right?
Yeah, it's selling very well. So we're really excited about the cup. Bringing some new merch to the Zade Comics. Yeah, CG. There you go. There's the
very
cup.
Cool. Magic cup.
Is that Bone Daddy-O?
No.
This guy right here. No, this is Arsenic Jones. Roided out on Magic.
The main bad guy for the second one.
Yeah, so he's got those magic wands stuck into his back, juicing them up. And
okay.
Yeah.
Yep. At the bottom of the page too, you could see some bottom of this art. You'll see the pixies are like impaled.
Oh, this is the guy that was punching through the door earlier.
Yeah, exactly.
The impaled pixies over here at the bottom.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So these are our stretch goals. If we hit 100 backers, which we're 10 backers away from that, then everyone's going to receive a new theme song for Magic Cop. We did this for the first campaign, but now we have a Headless Hitman theme song. It's darker, composed by the same awesome composer, Vasto. If we hit 8K, then we're going to unlock awesome Magic Wand bookmarks by Adam Michaels, who's a kick-ass Chicago artist, painter over here. And then once we reach 10K, that trading card, the image you're seeing right now, it's fully painted by Preston Acevedo, but it's going to be a full trading card that everybody that backs the book is going to get, where it has this like backstory and bio on it.
That's cool. Everybody likes bookmarks.
Bookmarks and trading cards, man.
Yeah. Okay, that's the trading card by Preston. Yeah, so this is would this be the image that's the trading card?
That's right. Yeah, that'll be the front of the trading card. We actually have the original painting available for purchase on the campaign. Someone bought the pencils, but yeah, the painting's going to be up there too.
Oh, cool. Very cool. All right, and it's an additional add-ons.
Yeah, we always love to do the add-ons. This is the first time we're have a shirt available, so if you guys want to rep Magic Cop, definitely grab that shirt. Got those 6 a.m. Comics stickers, the cup, mini prints, and naughty prints. So it's a special thing that we do for this book. Each of the chapters has a chapter cover, and then you can get the naughty prints, and they're uncensored. So you'll get some boobage in there as well.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Boobage we like. 50%. Okay, progress is so far 50% complete of the line art. And how many pages is this book supposed to be?
This is going to be another big one. The first one was 92 pages, and this one's going to be around the same. So it's going to be 90 plus we have on there.
Excellent.
Nice.
And are you guys coloring it too, or who's coloring it?
It's the same colors as the first one, Eugene.
Okay.
So he's back on board with us, and he's
excellent.
doing an excellent job. Everything above that you've seen of mine he's colored, so it's got that same Magic-Cop tone and vibe from the first one.
Very cool. Very cool project, guys.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love this universe. It's it's been our big baby basically the entire time, and we just love it so much. We want to keep coming back to it. As long as the fans love it and the market keeps it open, we just want to keep producing.
More Magic, more cops, more pixie dust.
Yeah, Oliver down there in 656 Comics, he did an awesome coloring job for our next trading card that's going to, hopefully we'll be able to unlock the Preston one, and then we got another one up our sleeves. So if we get to those stretch goals, we'll be seeing a sick piece from him that he colored.
Excellent. Yeah, I've seen Oliver's coloring kind of starting to float around. It's very cool to see creators kind of get known and get a chance to do their stuff. All right, so the featured tier here is the Magic Cup Pack. So if you want a cup, this is your good entry level to grab a cup.
For sure, as well as any perk you could add a cup on, or even 2 cups if you want to, and save on shipping with that too. But yeah, this comes with the 3 books, which, it's a bunch of content because you get the Magic Cop 1 with that Kelsey Shannon reprint, Magic Cop 2, the Ash Can, the poster, and the cups. So a lot of people have been grabbing this up, and they've been digging it. I think that's why we made it the featured perk,
Yeah, that's a great set. That's a great entry point.
So who's the green hottie on the broom?
Yeah, that's another detective. She's part of the team. Her name is Helly Nightshade. She's a witch. She does magic as well. She has a small cauldron that, she could make appear out of nowhere, uses it to do magic. She has magic bullets that come out of her gun too, so that's pretty cool. We'll be featuring that in this book. And she's self-conscious because she's young and hot now, but she doesn't want to get old because she's going to get a huge nose and get warts on it and stuff. So
she
references that.
Yeah. So she's awesome.
Excellent.
Hail Kayla. Yeah. Adam, have you seen the trailer yet?
You know what? I don't think so. I probably would know if I did. Let's play the trailer.
Did you share sound?
Hey everyone, this is Brandon and Phil from Zane Comics.
do.
We're back with our new sequel, Magic Cop 2. So sit back and watch this trailer right now.
It's echoing though, Adam.
Is it?
Yeah, I think if you mute yourself, it won't echo because it's probably.
I'll try it.
There you go.
Magic Cop is everything you love about Halloween, smashed with everything you love about the 1980s. And in Magic Cop 2, all of our favorite detectives are back. Grey Wolf, the old-timer, Helly, the sexy witch, O'Hara, the half-leprechaun, half-giant, and Iggy, the Magic Cop. This time, there's a new drug on the streets of Ambrosia. This special strain of pixie dust is giving its abusers magical powers, and it's up to the team to find out who's concocting it before the whole city runs mad with magic. But that's not all. Whoever's behind this has painted a target on the backs of the police, leading into a run-in with the city's most wanted contract killer, the Headless Hitman. This book's got a whole lot of action, a whole lot of 80s, and of course, fast cars, hot beach babes, and even hotter crime. The only detective with the spells to stop it is Magic Cop.
Thanks for watching, everybody. And remember, we can't do it without your help. So hop on board. Let's go make some comics.
Now
Okay,
with
guys,
more Magic Cop.
Nice. I got one opportunity that you guys missed.
And what was
Why
that?
weren't you guys dressed like Crockett and Tubbs? Why not?
I
Straight out of the
have
80s.
the suit. I have the white suit and the pink shirt and all of that.
That would have been great.
Dude, do it next
but
time, man.
we kind of got hassled where we were. So then the second place where our second shooting location, it was just kind of like, let's just get this done and finish this video. So we
Not
couldn't
get thrown out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought, Kirk, what
I
you were going to say.
understand.
Yes, I thought you were going to say, well, why not throw like a couple of keys of magic, pixie dust on the
Magic Coke.
right, magic Coke on the hood of the car.
Our friend that was so gracious is able to are we so gracious that he helped us. He wanted to get some hookers and then do some cocaines off of their asses, but
yeah,
we
that
didn't
would've
have
been
time
great.
to do that.
Yeah, we didn't have time, man.
Well, Magic Cop 3, you know, you get the hookers, the cocaine, and everything you need to make it happen. So White Lines, it means cocaine, but it also means pixie dust. I definitely think people should be backing the featured tier, the Magic Cup. That cup will be awesome to have and a lot of fun, and it spins.
Yeah.
But
if you're a big collector and you want to use them, if you get that tier, that featured tier that comes with the cup, you have the ability to add on as many as 3 more cups in the add-on section without breaking the bank on shipping.
That's awesome. And you have some people adding on extra cups?
Yeah. It's always been a really big thing for us for the add-ons. So we wanted to make it so that, like, realistically, like, shipping 1 cup or shipping 2 cups, like, this doesn't cost very much more than shipping 1 cup. So we have an actual add-on that's 2 cups, you know, so that people don't have to get stuck with, you know, doing 2 separate shipments.
I know it seems funny, but the cups really are exciting because they're
cool.
Well, because when we were kids and stuff, you know, you're getting like Batman cups at McDonald's and things like that.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Star Wars, and you know, it is really fun to have. So, you know, good on you guys for finding another cool add-on product beyond what everybody else is doing. So, you know, it's neat, and they're also less likely probably to break than glasses and things like that.
Oh yeah,
I like the glasses. I think the glasses are cool as hell. The lunch boxes are cool. All that stuff is so cool, but freaking awesome. I mean, and how did you get the GIF action with this? Did you record it, or I mean, is it part of the mock-up?
Yeah. So Phil and I, we work at a video game production place, so we have a lot of time in front of, like, After Effects and stuff. And basically, we just green screened it. We put it on a turntable and mounted it up on an angle, and then recorded as it was spinning, and then we just keyed it out of the background.
Yeah, made a GIF. That's great. Great job. Looks beautiful. A lot of fun. And just one little, you know, extra add-on like that is enough to get people a little extra excited about the project. So, you know, why not do something special? It's definitely a great point. You guys are doing a lot of special stuff. Now, if people don't have the $85 to spend, they can get MC2, which is Magic Cop 2. They can get, that is
it's just a simple 1-book tier.
Yep.
Anybody out there wants to dip their toes in the universe.
Okay. Big Daddy-O spinoff. Thank you for that great idea and for that 25 Ronaroni's Zero Depressor. Yeah, people like Daddy-O, don't they?
Yeah. He's super fun. And kind of, you know, the inspiration for him came from this. What was that Simpsons episode, Brandon?
Yeah, the Simpsons episode spinoff showcase where Chief Wiggum and Skinner go, and they're in Louisiana or whatever, New Orleans, right?
Yeah. And the bad guy, his name is
Big Daddy,
right? And so our guys is Bone Daddy-O, and so he talks in like that very accent. So we wanted a cool accent for Bone Daddy-O, so we gave him a Jamaican accent.
Very cool.
Awesome.
Digital Magic Cop 2, if people want to get just digital. It's interesting to see that people really, there are definitely people that are very interested in digital comics, but you can't get a digital cup. Let's put it that way.
That's true. That's true.
Get a digital. Well, you can keep the gift for free.
Yeah.
But you can't drink out of a gift. You've got to get the physical original.
That's right.
That's all right.
Good old Rankabot, my brother from another mother, good people.
Rankabot.
Says, hail the chat, hail Zaid, boys, hail Kirk.
Hey, what's up, Chris?
What's going on, brother? Los Hermanos Magic Cop. You guys will always be Los Hermanos Magic Cop to me. Whatever to Adam O, and hail Adam too. Thank you, Chris Rankabot. Chris is working with me on the Mermaids. We are doing production work on it, and we'll do a show, and we'll kind of show people what it's going to look like. But it's going to be radically different than what people were expecting.
He's awesome. Yeah, Chris is.
Yeah, he's done quite a bit of very interesting stuff in the past. Animation, production. Kirk actually hired him for our comic studio back in '92 or whatever it was.
Wow.
'92, yeah. So a little bit of a while ago, but yeah, we worked together a while. He's great people. Magic Op 2 plus Ashcan plus poster, but no cup.
Yeah, so this is, if people aren't feeling the cup, or
How dare they? How
or they
dare
don't, or maybe they already bought the first Magic Cup, so
Okay.
they could get this Magic Cup 2 Ashcan poster. They can add on a cup, add on a shirt, whatever they want them to be able to mix and match. And then this next one is basically the Magic Cup pack, but without the cup. So it has the 3 books and the poster, that next tier.
Okay, very cool, very understandable, very reasonable. And you can get that as an add-on. You can get the cup as an add-on, or as Brandon was saying, you can get like 4 cups. How much are the cups as add-ons?
They're $10.
$10 for a cup. That's fair.
Very reasonable.
Yeah, the only thing you can't get as an add-on is the poster. So if you want the poster, then you have to have a perk with the ash can in it already. And it'll say the poster's in there as well.
Very reasonable. Very reasonable. Magic Cop 1 reprint with the incredible Kelsey Shannon cover. I'd love to have him do something sometime. He is so freaking talented. He's fast too, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a really solid guy. Okay, Magic Cop 1 reprint plus Magic Cop 2 plus Ash Can, $75. No cup?
Yeah, so that's basically the Magic Cup tier, but without a cup.
This to me, it's like this whole thing is about the cup. I don't really like.
Right, I agree. Well, the next one, the next perk has a cup in it. This is like the big lot.
There's obviously nothing wrong with getting this. You can add on the cup. I just love the idea of the cup so much. I'm very impressed. I'm just very impressed with it. I think it's very cool, and it fits the brand so much because it's Magic Cup. Also, just the character cups is so 80s. It's just perfect for you guys. When I was a kid, like that was like a big deal. We collected these cups, and like, what the hell are we going to do with them? But those are probably worth a fortune now. Cups from the 80s. Who knows?
There's only a limited number of these Magic Cups, so they'll be worth something eventually.
How many cups did you make?
Multiple.
Like multiple different cups?
No. But we
have
have the order already. They are all already here. So what we have is what we have, and that will be this run.
Are you saying you're refusing to make more cups?
Well, the thing is there'll be a version 2 one day, and if you don't get the version 1, you're out of luck.
Eric is going.
That's why you got to get on the wagon when you can.
Yeah. All right. So get the cups. Get the cups while there's time.
That's right.
All right. The first printing. Oh.
Yeah. So these 2 perks, this one and the previous one, they have the shirt with it as well. So we looked at like John Malin's Graveyard Shift. Saw what he was doing. So with the Magic gear, you're going to get everything plus the shirt. And then this one is special because it comes with the first printing of the book instead of that Kelsey Shannon cover. So if you want those covers to match with those Pablo Romero covers from 1 and 2, you'll be able to get the first printing, which, the first appearance of a bunch of characters and everything plus a shirt.
Yeah.
Nice.
And there's only 25 of these.
Yeah.
So that's all we have left.
So Magic Cup 2, Grey Wolf Ash Can fold out Magic Cup poster, Magic Cup, which we all know I like, Magic Cup shirt, Magic Cup 1, the first printing, but not the Kelsey Shannon one. But
Correct.
You can get that as an add-on.
Yeah, that's an add-on as well.
Oh, excellent. All right, and Preston's original painted art. So Preston did the pencils for this, and then I guess he scanned it and then printed it and painted it?
That's right, yeah.
All right, so this is an oil paint?
Yeah, I think it's a.
I don't know. Let's see what it says. Probably.
I think it's
probably doesn't say.
Trading card painting by Preston Acevedo.
I think he told me. Let me look it up.
Medium. It's either acrylic or oil. I don't know, Kirk. What do you think it is by just looking at it? You're brilliant. Media.
Like acrylic.
There you go, acrylic.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what everybody seemed to be like. I remember in the studio, people would be like,
If he paints fast, it's acrylic.
Okay.
Or maybe mixed in with watercolor or something else, not oil.
Yeah, he's a painting master. It's 11 by 17, blown up. You're getting the real deal. It's on Bristol board, so we'll be shipping that to you as well as Magic Cop 2 and the.
Nice. Yeah, when we got the one for the Lost Pages trading card from him, we had it here in our hands before we shipped it out to the buyer. It looks awesome in person.
So
just
cool.
seeing like it's so unusual nowadays to see
it's watercolor
piece.
Oh, is it
watercolor? Yeah.
Oh, kick-ass.
Failed Superheroes Club.
Failed Superheroes.
There you go, watercolor.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he does like every medium. You know, I've seen him do acrylics and oil and stuff. So
Interesting.
Pasta-
It's
pasta
he
art.
put a lot of time into that piece. So that would be great. It's very cool that he scanned it and he basically was able to sell the people and the painted original. So that's good for him. And that's a very, very cool looking piece. And that includes more than just the piece. It includes Magic Cop 2, the Grey Wolf ash can. Oh, you didn't throw a cup in there? Fold out Magic Cup poster and the trading card painting. But no cup. But that's okay. You can do the cup as an add-on. It's only
add it
$10.
on. Yeah.
Only $10. Very reasonable. And I hope he does. I hope you guys do sell that with him. Did you guys ultimately sell that Elliot Fernandez original art?
We still have it.
Still have it. Well, you guys are really popular now. If you wind up adding that as another tier on this, you'll probably sell it.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
might.
definitely. We have a lot more fans now than we did 2 years ago.
Here it is. Sorry for the crinkling noises, but
No, not at all.
there's the Elliot Fernandez from the first campaign. He did the ash can cover.
Yeah, it's a really cool piece.
Nice.
So we weren't able to sell that, but you know, maybe in a few weeks we'll throw this up there if people.
No, you'll do what I do. Like you'll sell a piece and then you'll regret selling it. Like, what good is money going to do me anyway? It's true. You know, they're treasured, these things. The
I used to
original
be like
art.
that when I was first getting in the industry. I didn't want to sell anything. Oh, you know, my artwork is so precious. I don't want to sell it. I don't want to sell it. Then I was at a convention and a guy, he said, "Hey, I want to buy some of your work." This is when, you know, we were actively publishing the Vampirotica line, and he wanted to buy one of the covers. And I was like, "Well, you know, I really would, you know, it's worth more to me. You know, it's like, I really don't want to, you know, sell it." And he's like, "Well, if you were to sell it, how much would you sell it for?" I said, "Well, I wouldn't part with this for less than $1,000. The guy said, "I'll be right back." Freaking dude came back with $1,000. After that, I was an art whore. I was selling everything I could freaking sell.
Would you like to buy this? Would you like to buy that?
Right, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, once the money starts coming
Once
in,
that ice breaks on the first one, I mean, and people really see, you know, the value of this project, it's really, really awesome. You know, the artwork will begin to go. And especially since you guys got a pile of it, then you can, you know, it'll do well for the project. Nice.
Brandon, how are you feeling about getting through pages? Is it going even better and better now? You're having more fun? These are looking like pages.
Yeah, my progression with the art is definitely better, and it's getting better all of the time. You know, I do drawing videos every week for the Zade Comics YouTube channel and our Rumble channel, and so you know, I'm just drawing all the time. It's not going as quickly as I was on the first Magic Cop, but since we have such a large head start, it's not really going to affect us, you know, because of everything with work and stuff. It's kind of a slowdown, but I think the quality of the pages is that much better.
It's
because
looking great. You already have it half done. That's fantastic. And this is
Yeah.
going to be shipping in July, and you guys have already shipped other books. So
Yeah.
I look at this and I'm like, this is a great project, guys. I know, Phil, you work so hard. You know, promoting, being involved in the community, being on channels, letting everybody know about your project. I love seeing Kelsey's cover on this. You know, it's fantastic. So,
Thanks, man.
What great perks! What a great, you know, this just shows you what it's about. Is like, look, you will do as well as you do, as hard as you work, and
Hey, I just put a link.
You're doing it.
I dropped a link in the chat to get
Thanks,
to the
man.
Zade Comics YouTube channel.
Thank you.
Cool.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, we just passed 600 subs there. So people, if you guys aren't subbed to the YouTube channel, please do. We do streams every week. I literally just got off of a stream with Hex Allen talking about his book. Monday nights we do streams with our buddies, and we're going to be starting posting. You know, we post videos all the time, but we're going to post more, of course.
Cool. The link is right in the chat.
Yep. Everybody sub to the Zade Comics channel. You will see a lot more from
Everybody
these
go there
guys.
right now. Sub to this channel now.
Hell yeah.
Immediately.
All right, what does Brian Blevins just say? Brian Blevins said he heard, and he could be wrong, so you can't sue him over this. I'll give you that caveat. He heard that every time you pledge the Magic Hop, God saves a kitten. Just sharing the scuttlebutt. Believe it or not, it's worth seeing what he has to say every now and then.
Yeah, I would love to see some kittens saved tonight, man.
Yeah, back Magic Hop, support Magic Hop. I'm going to be doing kind of a redo you won't be seeing this too many more times. I'm going to just show you the mermaids real quick. This campaign has been going pretty well. I stopped it after 30 days just to keep it in demand. We decided, Chris Rankowitz, after like conversations with Billy Tucci and Dan Frega and some of Ethan's was recommending it. We're redoing the interiors. I don't have pages to show just yet, but the drawing looks phenomenal. So to look at the 6-panel, like they're not going to be 6-panel grids anymore. It's very dynamic. What Chris is doing is it's almost like he's redoing the art. It's kind of amazing. So it's going to be a lot of fun to show, and I will show it. It'll be a lot of fun. It'll be cool. People will be like, how the hell? Like the pages, we're through a lot of the pages. I think we're up to about 16 right now, and it's full bleed. So the mermaids.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I will no longer be marginalized. Or I might be marginalized because they're all full bleed. Why do they have to all be full bleed? Like, all right, F you guys. We'll listen to you in the first place. But yeah, this was a fun project. This is what got me back into publishing comics. And Kirk has been encouraging me for years, like, come on, get the mermaids published already. And, you know, the thing is, when you're like, Phil, you see it because you're in it all the time. Anytime I'm like, I'm like, all right, let me go on Twitter, let me see what's up with YouTube, whatever. Almost any time you're out there promoting, talking, you know, just doing stuff. You're out there constantly. And it is, when you're in it, you're in it. You have momentum. But if you were to leave comics publishing and then come back after you know, 5 or 10 years, aside from the crowdfunding thing, it's a whole different mindset. But you're you know, you guys have really turned into your own professional creators, and you turned into publishers. You know, you got tons of characters. Like Kirk is saying, you know, Kirk is good people, and Kirk likes to encourage people, but he's telling you what he really thinks. Like a lot of good, creative, dynamic stuff.
Thanks, man.
Right, Kirk? These are the kind of ideas that you know, we'd be kicking around ideas and be like, all right, this one's cool, that one's cool. A lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, and remember, guys, Magic Cop 1 has mermaids in it too.
It does, and it could very well be some mermaid crossing over.
Yeah.
I would have to have some magical conversations about that.
Some mermaid crossover.
Maybe, you know what we ought to do is a crossover cup. Since I'm obsessed with cups, cool. And you guys have the cup, so yeah, we will have to have some private conversations about that and make a wild deal, guys. One news topical story I want to get from you guys. What is your take on what they're doing to Dr. Seuss? You know, of all the creepy stuff that I've been seeing that progressives are trying to push, you know, all of the redefining of words, redefining of racism. I guess this is what starts to happen when they redefine the word racist. And then they all of a sudden come out and say, like, well, all these books are racist, or 6 of them are racist. Phil, what's your take on this when you heard about it?
I think it's asinine. You know, the Dr. Seuss has been in pop culture for so long and so popular and so near to everybody, then to just do this and just trash everything, you know, take him out of the reading across America, stop some publication of some of his books and stuff. And then now, the worst of it I saw was Universal saying that they're going to, you know, rethink having Dr. Seuss land at Universal Studios.
Really? I made a joke about that when we were on stream one day.
Yeah. I saw that today.
I tweeted that earlier today. There is a little good news to this story, and I will pull up the good news too. It looks like not everybody is going to be canceling all those books. The Universal story. 1 second here. Pull that sucker up.
But it's crazy.
Yeah. Universal. It really is. And you guys are young too. Like Kirk and we're not young. You know, when you get to be like not that young, and these have been around forever.
I'm immortal.
Yeah, well, if you have a vampire.
Yes, I am immortal.
Universal Studios evaluating their Dr. Seuss theme attractions. I don't know if anyone else had heard this story too.
Ridiculous.
But they're literally looking at like, well, let's look at this as crazy liberal activists and try to see, like, is there anything here that we could remove and then maybe create a narrative about how America has always been racist because we had to even change our Dr. Seuss land?
Here's the thing about Dr. Seuss Land. When was the last time you guys were there?
Oh, me and Kirk, we went together last week. I haven't been to Dr. Seuss. All right, that's a fair point.
But here's the thing. I've been there a handful of times within the last decade, and it's really stale. And what I'm thinking here is they are taking advantage of a situation to use it to leverage the idea of getting rid of an old stale part of the park while trying to also virtue signal. It's a business decision. I don't think that they actually care about, the whatever ridiculous thing they're canceling it for. I think that they're just using it as a weapon to get rid of this really stale part of the park because it's pretty stale at this point.
I think you're 100% right, because I haven't even said the word Dr. Seuss in the last 20 years. So, I mean, now all of a sudden, wow, Dr. Seuss. Yeah, it makes sense.
I got my Dr. Seuss foot book right here.
Oh, yeah, wait. Let's see your foot book.
I keep it on my bookshelf.
No, that's Kirk. Hold on a second.
It's one of my favorite books. So you can see
yeah.
It's well read. It has my name in it as well. So you can see when I wrote my name as a child.
Cute.
Wow.
So
very cute.
Yeah, the foot book.
Los Hermanos RoboCop, Magic Cop, not RoboCop. Well, maybe we'll see. We'll see how things go.
Get that license.
Very cool. Yeah, I like the story about the zoo. I like the story about that spot and the yellow creature monster guy with the spots on him and taking the spots off. I don't know what it was called. Hopefully, that's not going to be racist, but I'm sure it will be. I don't remember Dr. Seuss Land. I haven't been to Universal in maybe 20 years or so. But it was fun. It was all right. It didn't feel racist at the time.
You were being discriminated against the entire time you were there. You just didn't even know it.
I'm part of the problem. Obviously. Well, it's a big problem. I'm a big problem. So Seuss's Landing continues to be very popular with our guests, and we value our relationship with Seuss Enterprises. The thing with Dr. Seuss is the way the books are written are meant to trigger a young child's imagination, and it does. And the word selection is very deliberate. I forgot exactly the article I read this in, or the story I saw in it, but this is a couple of years back before we knew he was such a racist, I guess. Let's hang this guy. Oh, he's dead. We can't kill him. But otherwise we would, of course. But yeah, look, it's an incredible disservice. I mean, kids love these books, and it gets them interested in books. And to taint him with this, why would you want to take away reading from children? I really am starting to get really, really creeped out by these guys. It's bad stuff. What do you think?
Get rid of this, they're just going to all you'll have left is Dr. Marx's Big Book of Socialism. That's all you'll have left to read.
Yeah,
there'll be no choice.
Communist China children's books. Did you guys hear about Kirk? You must have, because you used to live in New York. You guys heard about Governor Cuomo and all of his recent scandals?
Yeah, he's getting Me Too'd.
Yeah, but Kirk, did you guys notice this too? Did you guys notice? Because they're pulling like a Clinton thing. They're like, okay, here, before the momentum is too big on the scandals of me killing thousands and thousands of people, which is not an admission. I'm talking about Cuomo. I haven't killed anywhere near that number of people. But as that scandal was like not going away, and people were talking about, like, even Democrats talking about, like, we got to get rid of this guy. He's got to answer for this. There were press conferences. Then all of a sudden, one or two women come out with like, oh yeah, he was too flirty with me. And it sounds like he was very inappropriate. But have you guys noticed? Where the hell is my mic?
Yeah. I'm not. No, I am. Hello?
There you go.
Yeah, you're
What's
there.
up? Yeah, I forgot you have to plug these things in. Just
You were there the whole time.
More or less.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, like, they stopped talking about him killing thousands of people and like him admitting that he was hiding the evidence from the federal government. Like,
Sure.
You kind of can't do that kind of stuff. And then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, he's also like this Me Too creepy guy. Had you guys noticed that the conversation really shifted away and now it's just like this?
Oh yeah, everything is always like, oh, this is just a big cover up for something. But what are they trying to cover up? But it's so funny when you could notice the thing that they're trying to cover up with the cover story. It's even more funny.
It's just like we've got this scandal to put on top of that scandal. Well, it's a good thing he used to feel up girls at work, because if he hadn't have done that, they'd be talking about the nursing home scandal.
Right. And who knows? I mean,
wow.
Yeah.
So just so you guys know, if you're not doing that currently, just consider, like, if you're in a political situation, you may need something like that to work.
Backup scandal.
A backup scandal.
You might want to start doing that just in case.
Yeah, if you haven't been, or at least have some people that will vouch for you.
Like a side chick, if you got a side chick, have a backup. Yeah, have a backup scandal. Just
talking about a backup scandal, let's take a minute. If you guys are curious to see some amazing vampire art from my friend Kirk Lindo, he has a campaign going right now as well. Kaslam!
Boom, baby.
Right.
She's willing to take that off for you. Let's show Kirk's trailer. It's really quick
it's
fun.
It's just a teaser.
It's a teaser. It's 18 seconds. I like it. How's that for an amazing name? Just a teaser.
Damn.
Just a teaser. Just a teaser.
That's awesome.
Isn't that cool? Yeah, Kirk.
To give you guys a little bit of history.
Yeah, school us.
I started publishing. Well, I started out in comics working with Adam.
Mm-hmm.
He gave me my first job, and we worked together for a couple of years, and I went out and started my own company a little while later and published a comic called Vampirotica. And this is a digital collection of all the books I have about. The original Vampirotica series ran for 50 issues. And then we had a bunch of spin-offs and all sorts of stuff. We did magazines, everything like that. This is my first Indiegogo campaign.
Yeah.
I've done 28 Kickstarter campaigns
Yeah.
over the last about 4 or 5 years. But I haven't done anything with Indiegogo. So I took one of my campaigns from there and brought it over here to kind of get my feet wet over on Indiegogo. And so that's the start of it. So I got quite a few more projects that are going to be coming in on Indiegogo, but I kind of wanted to do this one to get used to the system, see how it works.
Yeah.
I love these covers.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, it's Kirk's art. And I actually did an interview with Kirk about this, which I'm glad you put that into the description. I didn't even realize you did. And you can, find out more, and we're talking about it. And yeah, Kirk has done his independent publishing. This is Kirk's art and Kirk's character and Kirk's story.
Yeah, that's my cover art there. And
good people. This is from a few years back. Kirk is still doing this character. So, I mean, this first came out in 1994 or 4, something like that.
Yeah, 94. This year is the 26th anniversary.
Wow.
It's awesome.
Congrats, man. That's so cool.
Thanks, man. It's
a lot of history.
Hard work. A lot of sleepless nights.
Yeah, ain't easy making comics, no matter when the heck you do it. And it's a privilege. And so this is all digital. You also have some add-ons that are print versions, right?
Yeah, I got some print add-ons down at the bottom.
Okay.
But I was over on Kickstarter, and like I said, I did 28 Kickstarter campaigns, all of them successful. And I tried a digital campaign, nothing physical, over on Kickstarter, and it did like $2,000 and change. And I was like, oh, okay, it's not bad. So we did a digital campaign here also. That would kind of get people caught up on what I'm working on, and then we'll go into the rest. But I've got somewhere in the area about 175 digital comics in print, and right now about 38 trade paperbacks, reprinting all of the work that I did back then. And we do really well on digital comics and selling the back issues and also the collected versions. And I'm working on new books, one of which that will be coming out this year on Indiegogo.
Yeah, I'm trying to get you over focused on Indiegogo, and there's cooler people on Indiegogo, and eventually maybe we'll all take over Kickstarter. We'll see.
Well, the Indiegogo system works better than Kickstarter. I really like it a whole lot better. So,
especially the add-ons, right? And the
yeah, just everything. The system is way better.
Add-ons in demand. You can't beat the in demand. That's just awesome.
Yeah,
Kirk, this image where she's lifting up her shirt there. This is from a cover. What is this from?
Yeah, that is the cover of the Luxor collection of trade paperbacks. I've got 10 trade paperbacks that collects all of her stories from the 90s and 2000s. And each book is about 100 to 150 pages. And that is the cover for volume 10.
Volume 10. Okay.
Wow.
And Kirk also has those on eBay.
Yeah, they're on eBay. They're on Amazon.
Yeah, they're out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kirk has done a lot of digital publishing and things like that too. So we'll talk more about that in the future too, because it's cool for us to all learn about other ways of getting the word out.
Yeah, well, just to give you guys some numbers, I started with digital publishing way back in 2006. And it just steadily been building over the years. In 2019, for the year, in my main platform, which is a company called Drive Through Comics, I sold about 3,000 digital comics that year.
Wow.
That was in 2019. In 2020, after the pandemic, we sold over 8,000 digital comics for the year.
That's awesome.
And it was like, I was shocked. I was calling Adam. I was like, Adam, look at this. I was showing him my emails of, look, it's nuts.
It's really cool.
Digital market is growing. It really, really is. It's pretty substantial. It's getting there.
Well, we're going to all learn more about it, hear more about it, and hustle. Guys, I want everybody to remember to get yourselves a Magic Cup by backing Magic Cop. Magic Cop 2.
Hell yeah.
See if I can get back to where it's at so people can remember. The Mermaids, where's Magic Cop? There we go. Magic Cop 2. White lines. White lines are pixie dust. Get your piece of pixie dust. Back Magic Cop 2. These are some great guys. You're going to see a lot more great stuff coming from Zade Comics. You guys have amazing energy, a lot of really creative ideas, and you ship and deliver everything you promise. You're just real serious, great guys, and a lot of fun too. It's great having both of you guys on. Brandon, I'm glad you could come too.
Yeah, Phil, Brandon, good to meet you guys. Great book.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us on.
Really, really great being with you guys. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe. Click the bell for notifications. Hit the thumbs up. It's always good for the algorithm. Leave a comment below about how you love cups like I do. Magic Cup, girls, whatever you're into. It's always good for the algorithm. Appreciate that. And I will see you guys soon with another video. And if I don't see you guys, I will miss you. Great to see you guys. Have a great night, everybody.